Free to Succeed, Season 2, Raid, Shadow, Legends. Lover's Path Edition. Man, you know, some of you will know this feeling when you skip a fusion and then like at some point in the fusion, something happens and you're like, man, I'm so glad I skipped this fusion. I'm so glad I skipped this fusion. This was that moment for me. I've been pretty happy about it the whole time, but seeing this in action, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy we skipped it. That's so many points. They want you to get so many points here. One thing I'll say about it is that you can kind of snake your way. Oh no, you can't. You do need a key to get through there, or you have to purchase one of the keys. Once you get down here, if you don't care about the keys, I think you can kind of snake your way through and just get to there. So, you know, could be worse, I guess. And then I like that this is still only the 5-star soul. It's not even a 6-star soul for 50,000 on its own, not counting all the other points you'd have to get up here to get it. So. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad Valentine's Day event. Again, just another excuse to grind. Just another excuse to make you grind is really all it is. Also, wait a minute. Oh, get artifacts, upgrade. I was gonna say I upgraded some artifacts a second ago, but artifact enhancements here. So. All right, well, anyway, we're still doing a bit of snooping around, thinking about what we're gonna do for Clan Boss. I did throw some gear on my Arbiter this morning. Again, we're trying something a little different. I didn't go all out on speed, and I had some decent pieces of Relentless as I was kind of snooping around through my gear. I just kind of noticed I had some decent pieces of Relentless gear with some a couple of good doubles, you know what I mean? And I thought, well, maybe I can squeeze her into a Relentless set, and we'll go Resistance, try to keep her from getting debuffed. Might not be enough. It's certainly not going to be her final build, but I don't have a lot of gear that's really good for her. Even if I wanted to go all out speed sets, I would be compromising heavily on other stats. So we got her over 50k. She's not my fastest champ, which is annoying, but again, there's not much I can do about that right now. I don't have a lot of good free speed boots. I don't have free speed boots and speed sets. I don't have a lot of good matching pieces. So I need gloves. I don't have any sets that have speed boots and HP gloves that are free. I would have to take gloves off other champs and stuff. And we're going to give her a go like this. Again, she's got a couple more levels to get, so some of these stats will go up a little bit more, but we'll play around with it. You know what I mean? If we don't like it, we can always change it. One thing I did notice about my Relentless gear, I need to find a damage dealer to put in some Relentless gear. And I think she's already... No, she's not. She's in lifesteal. Yeah, I need to find a damage dealer because I've got a quad crit damage roll right there. And then here I've got a triple crit rate roll. And then here I've got some pretty good crit damage. I've got a good damage set. Or at least 3 pieces of a good damage set. For an attacker. So I should find someone to put that on. Unfortunately, that's the only attack chest I think I have in Relentless. I could give Arbiter that and not worry about the resistance and give her more speed. That's interesting. Somehow I overlooked that when I was looking at... Even when I had my equipped filter on, I just overlooked that. So that gets her more speed. Then the resistance kind of becomes negligible, though. We're over the threshold now where in some PvE environments she'll resist some stuff. But take this away, I don't know that that's going to be the case anymore. What's that put her at? 242? Still not quite caught up with Wither, but getting there. I don't know. That's worth thinking about. Does it matter? Does 224 to 242 matter for what I'm going to be doing with her anyway? I'm not so sure that it does, but it's there if we want it. But anyway, yeah, a damage dealer. Although I do need a better fourth piece, which is really sad. It's really sad that those three pieces are such bangers. And then the fourth piece. Maybe I had a decent shield. Well, what I have? Weapon, shield, gloves. Maybe there's a decent fill-in helmet. Who would we even put it on? Who would we want to put it on? Who would be interesting and relentless? Doesn't have to be an attack chest either, I guess. I'm kind of happy with his build. Although relentless could be pretty interesting on him. Why don't we just look? Why don't we just look? So what did we say? We said helmet, we said weapon, helmet, shield. And no, weapon, helmet, shield, gloves. We have the 4 then, don't we? So we'll go bam. 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 And then, yeah, we can find, surely there's a decent helmet here. Attack and accuracy. Speed and attack. There's a little crit rate. I wish in the fitting room I could pull off the stuff he's wearing. Okay. So we know we're going helmet. So then we'll do this to fill in the other spots and then see how we're looking for the helmet. Because if I'm not mistaken, this helmet is going to have... I think that's got a good... maybe crit rate sub or something. But again, it'd be much easier. Here, why don't we just do this? Yeah, that helmet had a good crit rate sub. So we have to make up for that a little bit. So we want... are those attack boots or speed boots? Those are speed boots, okay. So what do we got? There's a crit damage, so if we had a good... yeah. I've noticed that's kind of the story of a lot of my gear as I'm going through it lately. I've got, like for 2 sets, I've almost got a good pair. You know what I mean? Like that seems to be a pretty popular outcome lately. Are any of these speed? Ooh, yes. Very nice. Okay, and then just in case anybody's wearing a better piece of wool he could have. That's decent. So we do need... man, it's a shame that's not attack. That would be really nice. So we have an attack piece, but it's really not very good, which is a shame. How about... do we have anything in Relentless? Passable. Because maybe we have a better cool helmet. Let's look at our cool helmets real quick. Crit rate and attack, some potential there. Crit rate and attack. Crit rate, speed. None of them are going to have a trifecta, huh? Okay, well, let's see how some of these go. Crit rate, flat attack. Double flat attack. Not ideal. Crit rate, speed. Let's just take it to 12. We're going to take it to 12 anyway, so. Double HP, not what we're after. This. All right, come on. What is with the double HP rolls, man? The game somehow knows what I'm looking for here. I mean, you know, it's hard to be mad about a triple speed, but also not what I'm after. Yeah, we don't really have a great helmet either, do we? There's a little crit rate. I mean, the way we're dodging crit rate rolls is almost impressive. So I guess that would be the way to go. Or... I mean, that would have to at least double on crit rate. Yeah, that's I should have said it out loud. I knew that's how that was gonna roll. Okay. It really, that's what I mean. We kind of get to the end of this build and then it's like we're settling pretty heavily. Now I could take that to 16 and possibly get another crit rate roll. Could also get a third flat attack roll or a resistance roll. Yeah. We do that, and then we go... Literally just a filler piece for the attack. So... we come away... Yeah. Isn't that crazy? With those killer pieces, we're still not even touching... I know these stats are a little wonky because we move stuff around, but like, I'm pretty sure we have less attack than we would have initially, regardless of what we moved around. Crit rate, kind of unacceptable. That's too low. And not enough change in crit rate or crit damage. Yeah, it's not good. So someone else is gonna have to like get this stuff from scratch. Who's it gonna be? Who would we want that stuff on? Again, I don't think it has to be an attack-based champ. I think it was mostly crit stats, so it could be someone else. Having trouble remembering which pieces it was. Alright. So now you need... Like, I think you can get away with an HP chest, and there it is. Like... What will I do with Husk besides Hydra? Because these are pretty prime pieces for my account right now. Quad crit damage roll, triple crit rate roll, crit damage gloves with pretty good crit rate sub, like, or speed sub rather, speed and attack. Like they're kind of prime pieces. I hate to give them to somebody who's only doing one thing. Especially with the one thing. On one hand, I get it. Like, yeah, that would make sense for it to be Hydra. On the other hand, I'm like, You know, yeah. He still needs crit rate. He still needs a lot of crit rate. He also needs to be built, so that's tricky. I don't know. We'll have to find a home for those. We'll have to figure out kind of what we want to do. Find a home for those. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know yet. All right, anyway. What do we have? We have a summon event coming up. 2x Ancients, I think? Yeah, 2x Ancients and a 10x Acelin. 2x Ancients and a 10x Acelin. I am starting to feel like I'm ready to summon. The good news is I'm about to record a big summon video in Watcher of Realms when I get done with this one. So hopefully that'll stifle me feeling like I want to summon. I also think I'm not very far in pity. I believe Queen Eva came from Ancients. Although RSL Helper doesn't... I mean, I'm basing that on RSL Helper, and that's been kind of intermittent. I feel like I've had Queen Eva for a while. Now, have I pulled anyone else from Ancient since then? I don't remember. Who have I pulled? I've pulled Wither. I've pulled Queen Eva. I pulled Pixneal. So that's it. Who of them? I guess Queen Eva had to come from Ancients. RSL Helper wouldn't just be making that up. Now, it might not know how many Ancients have been actually summoned since then. It thinks 39. It thinks 39 since my last legendary. But again, that could not be true. I don't know. It doesn't know anything about my sacreds. I've pulled 3 according to it, but it doesn't know who my last legendary was. So I have no idea really where I'm at in pity on anything. I feel like it wasn't that long ago. Although, yeah, it was. I haven't summoned in a while. I think during the Blazar fusion was the last time I summoned. Maybe. I don't know who came from what kinds of shards, though. I know Wither was my first. I don't even remember who was next between Pixneal and Queen Eva, honestly. I think it must have been Pixneal, because I remember thinking, wow, she was almost my first legendary again. So, I don't know. As far as time goes, I feel like we're probably due. As far as pity goes, who knows? You know what I mean? So, I don't really know. But we are kind of getting... I'm getting to a point where I feel like these shards are starting to burn a hole a little bit. We'll get over it, I think. And like I said, we're about to do a big summon session in Watcher of Realms, so that might settle me down a little bit. But I guess I'll get out of here for today. We're pushing Curse City as we're able to. We staying on top of Arena, trying to get as many Great Hall points as I can, because I know I'm eventually coming back around to Great Hall missions. So I'm just trying to stock up on those. And because I don't remember them very well, I'm probably just going to save them points until I need them and use them then, you know what I mean? So, but we got to get through this bullshit mission. Unlock tag arenas all the way here. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we're just kind of doing our thing. I might I think I have some food. I've been sort of making food. I've kind of halfway been saving food. But I think I might just go ahead and start burning through it and work on getting some more champs built. Like I said, we're figuring out what we want to do with Clan Boss. And there's quite a few champs in my roster that I need to build to get to a point where I can start playing around with that. It seems like High Katoon is going to be one of them. She may very well be one of them. We've got a handful of champs we need to build so that we can do some testing. So we may just burn through our food. I guess it'll benefit us a little bit because this is upgrade champs, right? So it won't be completely for nothing. It won't do us a ton of good, really, but it won't be completely for nothing. So I guess that's something. We'll always be able to make more food. I'm also sitting on my brews. Those are piling up. Those are very handy when you're actually trying to get points. So yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and whatever happens, happens, you know what I mean? So if you're doing any summons today, good luck. If you're doing the Lover's Path, good luck. I'll see you later. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but I'll see you later, all right?